First order of business. My dishes. That is about 2 weeks worth of dishes. Feels so good. Yeah. Alright, so let's premiere this video first. It's almost 9 p.m. I'm probably going to be premiering this video too, so it's kind of Inception, premiering within a premiere. Anyway, after this video, I will take off my face because there's a lot going on, even if it's just CC cream. And I will be sharing with you guys my thoughts on YouTube in general, my channel, where it's going, just what I've been up to, projects I've been working on that I haven't been sharing with you guys because I don't know, I'm afraid, or I don't know, I'm really weird. There's a lot to talk about. There's a lot that I need to share with you guys. I'm terrible at communication, so I think this is my first step in trying to be a better communicator. So I'll see you guys in a bit. I don't know why my hands are like this. Take off this face. Hi friends. I ended up showering because my hair was getting a little itchy and a little flaky. So here we are. Alright, I just put on one layer of this Ureo skin lotion toner essence, and this is so hydrating. From last weekend up until a few days ago, my skin was flaking around my lips, around my nose, and around my eyes. I really don't know what's happening, but the past couple of days I've been using this Mediterranean almond milk with oat soothing mask from the Body Shop, and it's been doing wonders, as well as using this routine that I have behind me that I'm gonna do today. So let's talk as I apply my nighttime skincare routine. So this is gonna be the second layer. I need to put on something right after I shower, or else it's not having it. All right, so there's a few things that I want to talk about today, as I mentioned earlier, and I guess the first thing that I want to talk about is communication, or lack of communication. So after reading my 2012 journal, I realized how awesome I am at communication. So much goes on in here, but so little actually comes out of my mouth. When I was reflecting, I realized that with people around me, with friends, with really close friends, for whatever reason, I don't really share the things that I'm going through. And I feel like I should more and I can more. Like I can lean on my friends more and I should be more open with sharing, because you never know what the other person's going through. You never know what people around you are going through. And it's more likely or not that we're all more or less going through the same things. So that's the first thing. I want to learn to communicate much better. And that includes you guys. I've always believed that actions speak louder than words. So I'd rather do things, and then through doing, I hope to lead by doing, I guess. Because I feel like anyone can talk, anyone can say things, anyone can say that they're doing all these things, but in reality, more often than not, we're talking a lot more than we're actually doing things. And I think because that's how I lived the majority of my earlier days, of my earlier years, I just wanted to start doing more than I talked. So yes, I think that's one reason. And the second reason was what we talked about towards the end of last week's video. It's like deeply rooted fear and this desire of wanting to be perfect. My philosophy was, instead of saying the wrong thing, might as well just say nothing at all. So I think that's why on the surface I may look more quiet, I may look more observant, I may look more introverted / introspective. In reality, I think it all stems from this deeply rooted fear of not wanting people to perceive me in like a negative light or to have a misunderstanding of who I am. So that's that. And I guess this is like point number 2 of this fear. I want to start shedding this fear, and I want to start stepping into who I am. You know, I think it's time for me to be able to sit here and for me to be able to make the videos that I've made. I've definitely gone through a lot of self-healing, and I've definitely learned to forgive myself. I've definitely learned to accept myself. But I think as with anything in life, be it habits, be it these thoughts you have about yourself, these notions, there's many, many layers to it. And I could have forgiven 80 to 90% of myself and my circumstances and everything that's happened around me and the people around me and everything. Even if I let go of 99%, there's still that 1%. And I feel like the closer you get to the core, the root of your, I guess, attachments, because to be human is to suffer, and we suffer as humans because we have attachments to things, to people, to places, to anything. To get rid of that like last layer of attachments is like the hardest thing. In the words of the founder of my spiritual practice, Falun Dafa, attachments are kind of like the layer of an onion. I've talked about this analogy before, but it's amazing that I'm just gonna share again. On the outside, on the surface, there's many, many layers that we can peel off and that we can shed. But at the core of it, it's like our fundamental attachments that are going to be there until we learn how to uproot them. And I think I'm probably stepping into a phase in my life where I'm facing this thing head on. So it's a little confusing, it's a little foreign, it's a little... words can't really describe it, but I'm ready. Game on. Challenge accepted. Let's see how much of myself I can be. I want to bring back that like playfulness that is very much deep in here. I want to bring back that childlike wonder that I've lost over the years, because growing up and adulting and life happening to/for me/us/whatever. Okay, so that's the second thing. Stepping into who I am. The third thing, I guess it's just to update you guys on what I've been doing, what I've been working on, and I totally forgot about this. So this is going to be the third layer, the fourth layer. This is like the Korean K-beauty 7 skin method, where you apply many, many layers of toner or like first treatment essence onto your face. And I've been doing this for the past week, and my face has been so hydrated. It makes me so happy. All right. And so the thing with this thing, really quick before we move on to number 3, is you put on layers, make sure you pat it in. And I wasn't patting in earlier because I didn't want to, as I talk to you guys. So make sure you pat it in, make sure it absorbs nicely before you apply the next layer, so that the product isn't just sitting on top of your face, it's like going deep into your skin. All right. So I think we good. Let it absorb a little. yeah, so the third thing is I want to talk to you guys about what I've been up to. You guys may be able to tell that I haven't been like, my heart hasn't been fully in this channel, in my channel. I mean, it always is, it's always going to be, but I feel like because I've been working through these inner battles, not wanting to face it, but then thinking I need to face it, being conflicted, knowing I'm escaping from something but not wanting to face it because I don't have time to address why I'm escaping and I don't have the mental capacity, all of these things, it's taken a toll on my brain. So the things that I've been working on: number one, maybe writing a book. Turning my journals into a book. It's a possibility. There is an offer, so it might be happening. Whether it happens or not, you guys will see. I'll keep you guys updated. Number two, working on a piece of jewelry with Luisa for Beauty Within, and it's been such an exciting process turning something that was mostly in Felicia's head into reality, and the piece should be dropping September, October, so keep an eye out. So that's the second thing. And the third thing, this I'm a little hesitant to share because honestly don't know where it's gonna go or if it's even gonna go anywhere. It's just an idea right now and I'm gonna test it out, take some meetings. If I end up going to in my next video, that means things are happening. If that trip happens, I will be meeting with a very big company, very big tech company, something that has to do with streaming videos. And of course with video, you guys can maybe guess, maybe TV shows, maybe movies, I don't know. I think it's calling my name. I'll go in depth in another video. I feel like this is already a lot and yeah. And I guess like 3.5, 4, you guys always like, Rowena, podcast. I'm like, yes, podcast, but no time. But I'm gonna work on it. I really, hopefully by the end of this year, we'll make something happen. And I think that's it. I actually wrote down a few things that I want to talk about. So I think that really is it. Very excited for the months ahead. Very excited to see where the rest of this year will take us. And of course, you guys will get the front row seats to everything that I do. Because I'm going to be more open, and I'm going to share more, and I'm going to communicate better. And if you guys have questions, please ask me. Because I realize I do really well with questions. If you ask me questions, I'll give you answers. But if you just leave me to talk about what I want to talk about, I don't really want to talk about much. So let's change that. I'm gonna try to change and you guys can help me change too. My hair is dripping all over the place. So, ooh, I totally forgot about my skin. No. Okay, next is this Centella Green Level Buffet Serum. This has been a life changer because of the Centella Asiatica. This has been so good for my flaky, sensitive skin. So happy. My skin is so happy. And this serum really helps with redness and it's really calming and it's really soothing. Great for the skin barrier. So after that, I'm gonna put in a few drops of this ultra hydrating facial oil from Good Molecules. Good Molecules is it's kind of like, it reminds me of The Ordinary. Very no frills, very straightforward ingredients at a very affordable price. We're gonna be making a video all about Good Molecules in an upcoming Beauty Within video, so keep an eye out if you're interested. My only gripe with this dropper is that it's so cute, but it's so small, so I keep feeling like it's gonna drop out of my hands. So facial oil in summer, even when my skin is oily, because I realize my skin is just really, really dehydrated, that it needs all the nourishment and all the help it can get when I'm sleeping. Nice and moisturized. And the last thing we're gonna go in is this Yuri Moisture Milk. It is so bomb. It's like at first I thought the texture is gonna be too light because I generally like really thick creams because my skin is very, very dry. But this is perfect. See, like it just goes on, blends in like it's nothing, and then my skin is hydrated throughout the day. I think I'm gonna put something in my hair. Ooh, I do want to share this with you guys. All right, so this is the Sachajuan. Totally not pronouncing that right. And it is the styling cream, straight or curly professional hair care. I usually cannot get away with washing my hair, letting it air dry, and just leaving the house because it gets all like it legit turns into a little mushroom. Tried enough products over the past decade and nothing really does that good of a job of keeping my hair straight other than getting like an actual Brazilian or keratin treatment. So this is actually like, this works wonders. I haven't looked into what's in here that makes your hair as smooth and straight as it is, but if I use this on a not as humid day, my hair actually just, it's nice and straight and I don't need to style it and I can just leave the house after I blow dry it and after I sleep on it. So, all right, the battery's about to die. Just put it in my hair, put it through the ends, brush through my hair. I really haven't sat down and chatted with you guys like this in a really long time. In another video, I'll talk about like my current thoughts on YouTube and how it's kind of turned into an echo chamber where people create more or less the same things, and I don't really like it because I myself have been guilty of doing that. It's hard to not chase, you know, what gets the views, or it's hard to find something that I like and that you guys like and that, you know, the YouTube algorithm likes. But going back to point number 2 of letting go of fear and just stepping into who I am, I want to just create content that I want to create. That's going to make me happy. That's going to make you guys happy. Even if it helps, you know, instead of helping 100,000 of you guys, it just helps 20,000 of you guys. That's more than enough for me. Yeah. A lot of things that I'm learning and relearning about myself and this whole process of what I want to do and where I want to take this channel. So with that, thank you guys so much for joining me, and I'll see you guys in the next video.